As somebody who is not a gourmand fan, this fragrance might change my mind about the entire category. This is Cannoli by Laurel Bath House. Hello, and welcome to the first episode in a series I am calling Noted, where I spotlight some of my favorite fragrances while also teaching you fragrance basics so that you can also find your favorite. Today, we are going to be spotlighting one of my newest and favorite gourmands, Cannoli by Laurel Bath House. If there's one thing you should know about Laurel Bath House is that they are all about natural, toxic-free formulas in all of their cosmetics, including this amazing gourmand that is Cannoli. Now, for those who are new to the fragrance game, you might be wondering what gourmand means, right? Well, gourmands are fragrances that are reminiscent of a dessert or an edible treat, right? They're often lactonic, which means they smell like milk, and they have notes of like vanilla, sugar, or marshmallow. And that's why it makes perfect sense for a fragrance that's supposed to smell like a cannoli to be a part of the gourmand family. Now, this fragrance has 3 notes. It has Sicilian lemon, it has pistachio, and then it has cinnamon milk, all wrapped up in an EDP. Now, if you don't know what an EDP is, that's an eau de parfum. It's a category of fragrance that specifically means that it has about a concentration of 15 to 20% fragrance oil versus whatever the carrier is. Now, if you're wondering what it smells like, in its opening, it has like this very strong burst of that lemon, right? That Sicilian lemon. And then as it begins to dry down, at least on my body, because everybody's body chemistry is a little different, then we really start to get that cinnamon milk. And as it goes through the complete dry down process, that's when I start to get more of the pistachio. And then after a while, because I have worn this a couple of times, I think all 3 start to really melt together on my skin to give that cannoli scent. Now, if this is something that is tickling your fancy, you're interested in it, I've linked it in my caption via an affiliate link. It's running about $60 right now, which for an eau de parfum is not bad at all. I personally think it is totally worth that investment. I bought this on my own, and as I said, I just truly, really love it. And with that, we will conclude the first episode of Noted. If you have any questions about Cannoli, the EDP from Laurel Bath House, feel free to leave it in the comments. If you have suggestions on fragrances I should spotlight, let me know. And if you have any questions on fragrances as a whole, whether it's wanting to know the difference between an accord and a note, or wanting to know the difference between an extrait versus a toilette, hit me up in my comments. With that being said, until next time.